Hi, I'm Michelle Eve de Guzman, and I'm the marketing director of Cebu Pacific Air, which is the largest airline in the Philippines. Our team handles like 14 markets spanning Asia, of course, including the Philippines, Australia, and the Middle East. When it comes to the resurgence of travel demand, we're very excited, particularly for our domestic network, which has already surpassed pre-pandemic levels when it comes to restoration. So we've recently launched flights from Manila, Cebu, and Clark, connecting islands for more people, and we remain committed to providing this reliable and affordable air transport services for everyone. Digitalization is very important for low-cost carriers like Cebu Pacific. For us, we see digital travel as really an enabler for the airline to scale, so we can serve more passengers. For context, in 2019, we flew more than 20 million passengers in a year, right? So that gives us all the more reason to make our digital experiences more convenient and accessible for the people that we fly. Digital adoption metrics are something that we also regularly track. So this includes digital direct bookings, online check-in, online payments, even self-service managed booking, membership bookings. All of those are regularly tracked. And it's not just for external customers, it's also for internal customers. So those using the tools and systems, how easy is it for them? So these are measured through internal customer satisfaction scores. One use case where we can integrate AI technology into our operations would probably be for our chatbot. So an example is, predictive suggestions as to what a customer might ask or would be inquiring about or have a concern about. Coupled with machine learning, what we aim to provide is a smarter chatbot so that customer inquiries and concerns can be answered more accurately and in a quick and efficient manner. Other use cases where AI technology can be integrated would be for marketing and comms. Comms as in laymanizing passenger communications, because we tend to be a bit more technical. It's really on how does the customer understand whatever it is that we announce at the airport and stuff like that. Another one would be for marketing and for advertising, as well as customer lifecycle management. Okay, I think for new revenue models, the main learning coming from the pandemic, right, and being able to generate actual use cases. For us, what's important would probably be what does the customer want, what's relevant for the customer, so that the products or new services that we generate would actually be relevant for them. And this maybe I can share two examples. So one example would of course be that focus on ancillary, right? We're a low-cost carrier, ancillary is important. During or after the pandemic, we know that customers value flexibility. So we actually offer a new product called Ceb Flexi, wherein we give our customers the option to cancel their flights and have the value of their booking credited into a travel fund that they can use immediately for future flights or when booking add-ons. Another example would be, it's a new revenue stream. So before the pandemic, we usually have like crazy sales, like 1 peso sales or $1 sales. Since we know that customers value flexibility, we actually offered a new product called Ceb Super Pass, which is a super product in that it's open dated, any destination, and you just have to input the passenger name. So for those who don't have plans yet, they can buy a super pass, and when they have, when they come up with a plan, then that's when they can book. So this flexibility, this insight on flexibility being a key customer differentiator, really enabled us to open more revenue streams for passengers. For our international network, it's getting there when it comes to being back to pre-pandemic levels. It has evolved maybe in two ways. One is more city pairs. So we are now offering more routes that we did not operate pre-pandemic. An example would be to Taiwan. So we now operate not just from Manila, but also from Clark and Cebu to Taiwan, and that's because of the visa-free system that they have for Filipinos. Another one would probably be additional capacity. So for example, for Manila-Dubai, we now operate twice daily flights compared to pre-pandemic daily flights. So it's really to support the additional demand, right? And of course, throughout all of these, as we bring back our international network and stimulate demand, we work with our NTOs, our National Tourism Board partners, such as Singapore Tourism Board, Hong Kong Tourism Board, and of course the Philippines Department of Tourism. It's our first time to join Digital Travel APAC, and it's really good for us to stay abreast when it comes to the trends and technology and be amongst peers who may be, facing the same challenges that we do. I'm also looking forward to new use cases or learning from others so that we can bring it back to the company and experiment.